Today, we will be distinguishing between motion proceedings and action proceedings. Welcome to the Law Clinic, where we break down complex legal matters in South Africa. I'm your host, Sanem Velasi. In one of my previous videos, somebody requested that I break down the difference between action proceedings and motion proceedings. In civil procedure, we have two major avenues available to a litigant who wants to bring a matter before court. We have what we term the action proceedings as well as the motion proceedings. In motion proceedings, these are brought before court by means of an application, which can either be ex parte or on notice. Ex parte applications are brought just solely by the applicant without notice to the other party. I will explain in a different video the need to bring certain applications only on ex parte basis. On notice applications are brought by notifying the other party, and we have an applicant as well as a respondent. An application is used when there is no foreseeable dispute of fact, as everything before court is decided solely on paper. This is done by means of affidavits, together with all supporting documentation which may assist the court in deciding your case. In applications, we have three main sets of affidavits. However, more can be used if need be. We have a founding affidavit, which is done by the applicant, and this sets out the case against the respondent, and the respondent replies in what we term an answering affidavit. Thereafter, we have a replying affidavit, which is done by the applicant. If there is any issue that the applicant feels the need to address, which would have been brought up by the respondent in their answering affidavit. In action proceedings, we have a trial. And this is used when there is a dispute of fact and there is need to resort to oral evidence to prove one's case before court. Before we get to the trial stage, we have pleadings. And there are different sets of pleadings, and I'm just going to explain a few in this video. First of all, we have a plaintiff instead of an applicant, and we have a defendant instead of a respondent. The first major pleading will be your combined summons. This is where the plaintiff sets out their case before court, and they use all supporting documentation to also support their case against the defendant, as well as your plea, which is done by the defendant in response to the combined summons. I will explain this further in a different video. That's it for today. Please comment down below if there's any question that you have or if there's any topic that you would like me to cover, and I will be glad to explain it and break it down for you. Please don't forget to subscribe if you found this helpful.